At First Corinthian Baptist Church, Pastor Michael Walrond gives sermons about personal strength, faith, and friendship. But after hearing many congregation members struggle with their mental health, the Harlem church decided it was time to talk about seeking help outside of prayer.
It's okay to be honest, especially when healing is what you desire.
In 2016, the church opened up the Hope Center to offer mental health services to the community. The idea was to meet Black people where they spend the majority of their time.
I think that we all need the help that they're offering, and don't be afraid. It's okay to come get the help. It's okay to speak your story. It's okay to get the tools to help you to get better.
Data shows nearly half of Black Americans say they attend church at least weekly, and 2/3 pray every day.
It sent a big signal to many of the congregation and the members here to say, hey, and I started talking about my own issues around mental health with depression and anxiety. When I started sharing that publicly, so many people began to tell their stories, and then it made it okay now.
Stepping into this church, Reginald never thought he would hear the words mental health. But now this sanctuary has become a place where he has found both spiritual and mental healing.
The second oldest of 5 children, I took on a lot of responsibility, and a lot of childhood trauma took place from early as age 5. I never really dealt with those issues.
Since he started therapy with the Hope Center last year, Reginald says he's been able to learn from his past, work on his anger, and move toward vulnerability.
I needed something for me, and I needed help. Forget the stigma, forget the fear, forget the talks. If I can't show up whole for Reginald, I can't show up and be present for my family, for my friends, for people who God entrusts me with.
The center offers a range of mental health programs besides individual therapy, including medication management, addiction help, and marriage and relationship counseling. To develop trust, most of the center's clinicians are people of color.
We're happy that our communities can see folks who look like them, are from the same places that they're from, but also they can walk into the office and think about the fact that someone knows my story because someone may have also lived my story.
Data shows about 25% of Black people seek mental health treatment, compared to 40% of white people. Dr. Sidney Hankerson is the Hope Center medical director. He says in many Black and Latino communities, there is a large amount of fear and shame in seeking help.
People grew up with the notion of kind of what happened in the house stays in the house. If you talk about going to see a psychiatrist, then you're crazy.
In 2023, the center served 379 people for individual counseling and provided 41 group therapy services. It hopes to continue expanding so that more people from the community know that it's okay not to be okay.
We have to normalize the conversation, take away that stigma, and help people understand seeing a mental health practitioner is no different than seeing a doctor when you break your arm. It is about wellness.